Hey, Tommy from Ground Zero USA here with my 22 Ford Maverick all-wheel drive. Today we're going to kind of go over a hydrogen system that we built in this. Main purpose was to show off an everyday daily driver that anybody can do, and it sounds amazing. So let's take a look inside. Starting up front, we have the hydrogen three-way components in custom pillars here. Another thing we focused on with the front stage is using our Ground Zero GZDM Door Kit Pro for our sound deadening to give a proper environment for the 6.5s in the door. But this front stage is amazing. It's very dynamic, and I love jamming out windows up or windows down with this three-way system. You know, with the custom pillars, a lot of people ask me, is it justifiable doing three ways up front versus two ways? And, you know, coming from my retail days where I did a lot of two-way options in my personal demo cars for the shops, I would have said, it's not that big of a deal. But after coming to Ground Zero and doing my first three-way kit in the Camry, and now having a three-way kit in my Maverick, I absolutely can't live without them. What the mid gives me with the snare response, or even some of the deeper male vocals, that it pulls it up your center stage up front. It's just amazing to have that, and going with a two-way system for me is just not an option anymore. So here we have amp rack that we built. Me and Andy Smith did about 10 days on this vehicle doing the build. What we decided to go with is something that could be modular, so we could change out the system where needed for us with events. Here today we're using the Ground Zero GZRA 4HD for my front stage, and you're gonna go, hey Tommy, that's a 4-channel and you have three ways up front. That's why you see the Ground Zero crossovers back here. My pillars are actually semi-active, so the passive crossovers are running the tweet in the mid, and we're going active on the 6.5s in the front, because, you know, Ground Zero, we like to do things differently and show off stuff most people wouldn't bring to demo and show how wonderful it sounds. We're using the GZCA 3K on the subs. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But getting all our signal from the OEM radio and making it sound beautiful as it does, we're utilizing the GZ DSP 4-8X2 processor with the remote control up front, and giving me all the capability and sub control using the OEM Ford Maverick system on here. One thing I do want to point out is I do love the Ground Zero RA, the GZRA 4HD. It is 175x4. It is one of my favorite Class D amplifiers out there, and absolutely enjoyed in the system. Windows down, I've got enough dynamic headroom and power to be doing 75 down the highway and enjoying every moment of my music. Here underneath the seat, we are utilizing the Ground Zero GZHW 10 SPL D2 flats. We're using 2 of them. Volume, we've got about 1.9 roughly in airspace, using 3-inch air ports. I believe it's tuned to about 36. Andy Smith is the one that designed the enclosure. We wanted to be able to go underneath the factory seat without having to raise it too much. We did a slight 1/4-inch lift just for safe measures. Didn't really need it, but rather be safe than sorry. The thing I love about this sub enclosure is it is very dynamic, very on point, musical when you need it, but when you want to throw in some rap, hip hop, it gets down and it makes it really fun in here. But again, you can switch back to some music that you want, some, you know, like Peppery Man, have some nice smooth rolling bass, tight accurate bass as well. So I really love these subs. Obviously these are some of the most popular subs Ground Zero has on the market right now, is the Hydrogen Flat series, because something like this truck, you can get big bass and enjoy it and have the best of both worlds. So there you have it, guys. Nice little Ground Zero package, and one of the smallest trucks out there. I enjoy every day of it. If you happen to see us at a Ground Zero pop-up event near you, feel free to come by for a free demo. And you can find us at groundzerousa.com or at Ground Zero USA on all social media platforms.